Dear students, today we will start with chapter 12, area related to circles. And this is the first exercise 12.1, wherein we will be using our previous knowledge about the circles, that is circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r, and area of the circle is pi r square. Now we will solve question number 3 of the exercise. In this exercise, in this question, you are given 5 rings as shown in the figure. The radius of the innermost ring is, diameter is given 21 centimeter. Therefore, the radius is 10.5 centimeter. And thickness of the consecutive rings formed between the two circles is again 10.5 centimeter. And children, we can say that 10.5 is r, the radius of the first circle, that is yellow circle. And the thickness between the two rings is again 10.5. Therefore, we can say that this is also r. So, thickness between each consecutive ring is r and r as shown in the figure. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rings, and we need to find out the area enclosed between in the first circle. This area he is saying as the gold area. So he wants us to find out the golden area, that is the area of the first circle. Then he wants to find out the area between each ring. That means this is the first ring. This will be the first ring, the area between yellow circle and red circle. This will be the second ring. This will be the third ring. And this is the fourth ring. So he wants us to calculate the area of the innermost circle. Then he wants us to find out the area between two circles, yellow circle and red circle. This will be area of the first ring. Red circle and blue circle, that is the area of the second ring. And between blue and black is the area of the third ring. Black and green is the area of the fourth circle. So I hope the question is clear to you. You may go through the question once. So the question is now will be more clear to you. In the figure, the diameter of the area representing gold is 21 centimeter, and each of the other band is of thickness 10.5 centimeter. You need to find out the area of the gold ring and each gold region and the area between of the each consecutive ring. So I hope it is clear to everyone. Now let's start with, as I told you that the diameter of the yellow ring is given 21 centimeter. Therefore, the radius is 10.5 centimeter and we are considering it as r. And the width of each ring is given 10.5 centimeter. So that means this is again r. This shows that the radius of the red circle will become 2r. Similarly, radius of the third circle, that is blue circle, will be 3r. Radius of the black circle will be 4r. And radius of the green circle will be 5r. Now, let's proceed to find out the area of the golden ring, that is yellow ring. Yellow circle's area we want to find out. So, let's find out the area of the yellow circle. Area of the yellow circle is pi r square. Pi, the value is 22/7 given in the book, and radius is 10.5 into 10.5. So when you calculate, you will get that the area is equal to 346.5 centimeter square. Now we need to find out the area of the first ring. Ring is area between two circles. So area of the first ring is equal to area of the red circle minus area of the yellow circle. red circle has radius equal to 2r. Therefore, its area will be calculated as pi into, in place of radius, you will write 2r because its radius is 2r. So, 2r square minus area of the yellow circle, that is pi r square. So, when I open the bracket, I'll get 4 pi r square minus pi r square, that is 3 pi r square. The value of pi r square we have already calculated, that is equal to 346.5 centimeter. So I'll keep this value here, multiply by 3 and will get the answer. So area of the first ring is equal to 1039.5 centimeter square. And now children, I need to find out the area of the second ring. Second ring is the area between blue circle and red circle. So that means I have to subtract the area of red circle from area of blue circle. So if I subtract area of red circle from blue circle, I'll get the area of the second ring. So what is the area of the blue circle? In blue circle, the radius are 1r, 2r and 3r. So the radius is 3r. So area of blue circle is pi into 3 times r, that is the radius of the blue circle square, minus area of the red circle, and you know the radius of the red circle is 2 pi r, therefore it is pi into 2 r square, that is 9 pi r square minus 4 pi r square, that is equal to 5 pi r square, and the value of pi r square is known to us, we have calculated. So this is 346.5. We will keep it here and multiply and get 1732.5 centimeter square. Similarly, you can get the area of the fourth ring. So area of the fourth ring will be equal to, third ring will be equal to area of the black circle. Subtract area of blue circle from it. So to get the area of black circle, how many r's are included to get the radius? 1r, 2r, 3r and 4r. That means radius of the black circle is equal to 4r. So 4 pi 4r square. Subtract area of the blue circle, that is pi 3r square. You will get 7 pi r square. Then you will multiply it with the value of pi r square, that is this, and will get the answer. Similarly, you are able to get the area of the fourth ring yourself. I hope you enjoyed this question and are able to understand it. Now let's move to the next question, a very important question of the exercise, that is question number 4. And in this question, children, he is giving us that the wheel of a car is of diameter 80 centimeter. How many complete revolution does each wheel make in 10 minutes when the car is revolving at a speed of 66 km per hour? So children, let us try to understand the question first. A car is moving at the speed of 66 km per hour. So first of all, we have to calculate in 10 minutes how much distance this car will travel. So the car is moving with a speed of 66 km per hour. That shows that it is moving 66 km in 1 hour. In 1 hour it is moving 66 km. That means you can say that in 60 minutes the car is moving 66 km. That means in 1 minute it will move 66 divided by 60 kilometer. So in 10 minutes it will move 66 divided by 60 into 10, that is by unitary method you are finding in 10 minutes how much distance it will travel. So this is 11 kilometer per hour in 10 minutes. So that car will cover a distance of 11 kilometer in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes that car will move 11 kilometer. This is first part of the question. First part is how much distance the car will travel in 10 kilometers. Now the second part of the question is how many revolution the wheel of the car will take to travel 11 kilometer. Now children, this is a wheel, suppose, and if I cut it from here, it will become a flat surface, and this is equal to the circumference of the circle. This much distance a wheel covers when it takes one revolution. So the distance moved in one revolution is always equal to 2 pi r. So let's put the value of pi and r, and I divided it by 100 to convert it into centimeter. Further, I divided it into divided by it by 1000 to convert it into kilometer. Because this distance is in kilometer, so I have to find out the distance moved in one revolution also in kilometer. So this is the distance covered by the wheel of the car if it takes one revolution. Again, if in one revolution it moves in this much distance it has covered, then that means one revolution is covered. So in 1 kilometer it will move, let us bring it this side, so that means this will become 7 into 10,000 divided by 22 into 8. So in 11 kilometer, how many revolution the car has taken, the car wheel has taken? So multiply it by 11 just by unitary method. These many kilometer is equal to one revolution. 1 kilometer will be equal to how many revolution? So 11 kilometer equal to how many revolution? This way you will find out the number of revolution. Now cancel it, calculate, and get that the revolutions are 4375. That's all for today, children. We will meet again with the other questions of exercise 12.2. That's all. Good luck.